You are quite fortunate, though. How troublesome could a household be with only Lady Burbrook and the young Lord Burbrook to look after?
Yeah, you have no idea.
Ooh, we're getting... Ooh, the plans upon plans. I like it. Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Hafro of the Thunders, and welcome back to this reaction series for Bridgerton. I am very excited to see the second episode. Last we left off, Daphne and the Duke decided to pick up a ruse where they are interested in each other to hopefully get all the mothers off of... I don't know why I just went into some kind of German from British into there, but yeah. Get the mothers off of him while also gaining more interest for Daphne. So there's that. We also have the younger male Bridgerton and a kind of romance between him and the Featherington girl, which I'm really excited to see. I'm pulling for that. We have the cousin that the Featheringtons are with, and she is apparently pregnant. So I'm interested to see what happens with that storyline. And let me see what else is there. I mean, we obviously have the sort of person that's going out and giving all the gossip. So hopefully we see Julie Andrews pop up for real. I'd really like to see that. Of course, she's obviously narrating it, but I'd love to see her in person as that character, like as a reveal, like later on down the series. No spoilers in the comments if that happens or not, but looking forward to this. As always, if you enjoy my reaction content, please feel free to like and shoot that subscribe button and click on the notifications. About 90% of the people who watch my stuff are not subscribed, so if you do hit that subscribe button, it really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed so far. You can also follow me on my socials at Twitter and Instagram, HafroThunder, and let's jump into Bridgerton. Starting off very mysterious.
Push! Yes, yes.
Your Grace, I shall need you to push.
Is this the birth of the Duke?
If not her husband, then...
This seems like a very trying childbirth.
Push, Your Grace, push!
What is it? What is it? It is a boy, Your Grace.
Yeah, it must be the Duke. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I kind of feel bad for the Duke, though, because his dad just seemed like he was like, it must be a boy! Oh, I hope the mom doesn't die. That's a lot of blood.
I finally get him. A son.
Her heart's probably giving out. I don't like this.
Much blood.
Man, I knew it.
A perfect son. Simon Arthur Henry.
And he just doesn't even care that his wife is, like, dead. What a... Ugh, man.
Would you like us to arrange the Duchess's room for you?
No. That will not be necessary.
I wonder if Mrs. Danbury was very much a mother to him when he was growing up.
Emerging phoenix-like from the ashes of irrelevance is one Miss Daphne Bridgerton. The Duke of Hastings.
Where are you going so early, Your Grace?
To promenade.
Oh, so the Dukes have been having some fun. Mm-hmm. Hopefully Daphne can bring him in line.
She will need it. Life as a duchess will have many demands. Hosting balls, greeting foreign dignitaries. Daphne will not merely be in society, she will be leading it.
I wonder if they're going to show what they're actually saying, because that'd be really funny for it to, like, not be...
No.
8 balls. You do want our plan to succeed, do you?
Ah, they're talking about the plan.
If you were truly courting me, you'd buy out every florist in town.
If I were truly courting you, I would not need flowers. Only 5 minutes alone with you in a drawing room.
Oh. Oh my.
And you must remember, no one could know about our little arrangement. Know about what happened last night with Lord Burbrook.
That guy on the left looks like he's Willy Wonka.
Let alone punching him will ruin me.
I have no interest in causing a scandal, Miss Bridgerton.
You should imagine with you it comes naturally.
Oh, there's some smiling. There's some smiling.
What are you guys talking about?
Penelope is wondering about Miss Thompson.
What of Miss Thompson?
Penelope has
If
inquiries.
you do not fall silent about Miss Thompson's condition.
Does she not have a mirror that, like a tiny mirror that she could have instead of using a spoon?
Why is Miss Thompson to be kept away?
Because her condition is catching.
Yes, pregnancy is catching. Yes.
And having a nice face and pleasant hair is not an accomplishment. Do you know what is an accomplishment? Attending university. If I were a man, I could do that, you know. Instead, I should...
This is why I like her. I believe her name's Eloise.
Oh, Penelope, you're not listening to what I say. Whoa. Oh.
I know someone. This child.
Ooh, here comes the gossip.
How did she become a child if she's not married?
I do not know. I will find out.
You must. Otherwise, how can we make sure it never happens to us? We have accomplishments to acquire.
Oh. Interesting.
Miss Daphne's engagement to the Duke. Did Francesca leave for Bath already?
How does a lady come to be with child?
Eloise, Daphne, please, you were playing so lovely. Please do go on.
I take it the two of you? No?
Do not look at me. Have you ever visited a farm?
Not at all, Mother.
In fact, we were just heading off to take our sticks out.
Colin Bridgerton.
A round of fencing.
Yeah, taking your sticks out. Mm-hmm. I see that innuendo.
Callers for Miss Daphne, Mum.
But the Duke, you already have a caller, dearest.
Well, I suppose now I have more.
Well, the plan seems to be going well.
Oh, I expected to be the only one present. I wore my satin knee breeches for the occasion. Out of my way at once.
Wow, there are a lot of suitors.
I now have many choices indeed. I do not need...
You have suitors. You do not have what matters, proposals. Except, of course, from Lord Burbrook.
Whatever happened to his eye? It's quite grotesque.
Whatever happened to his eye? I don't know.
Colin has done the same with Penelope Featherington. It does not signify
They
that...
promenaded this morning and he sent flowers today. To both of us.
Expensive ones.
He's like, I'm going to get to the bottom of this and talk to the Duke myself.
Or denial, or even immaturity.
It certainly appears that way to me.
I will not marry Nigel Burbrook.
Yeah, you tell him, Daphne.
Well, and if the Duke is not serious, well, I shall have others.
Daphne, I saw the way the two of you looked at each other last night and this morning.
Yeah, but that was all a ruse.
Many as you like, Bridgerton.
Are you going to come down here, or must I come up there?
My fists have taken enough pounding from your chin.
Ha 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 ha. Ooh, he's angry.
Are you courting my sister?
Should I not be courting your sister?
No. And I can think of dozens of reasons why, starting with she is my sister, and ending with she is already engaged to be married, and then perhaps circling back to she is my sister.
Oh, that was a cheap shot. Cheap shot.
I've arranged everything with Nigel Burbrook, having given him my word.
Ah, so you have struck something squarely. Your problem is that Burbrook is a wholly unworthy suitor for Miss Bridgerton.
Yeah, you tell him, Duke.
Think of all that we have shared as friends. It is furthest from my intentions to offend you, but surely you can understand that family must come before all else.
Yeah, but you're only looking out for like your intentions, and she doesn't want him. Like,
He's an imbecile.
Your Grace.
He is an idiot! My God. Do you know how precarious of a situation we are in, boy?
maybe if you showed your son some actual love and affection, he wouldn't be that way.
So long as we remain extraordinary, the Hastings name cannot land in the quivering hands of a half-wit!
Man, I do not like this Duke.
Marina, may I ask, how did it happen?
Cake.
Cake.
She's taking it the wrong way.
Your condition then, it was brought about by...
Love. It was love, Penelope.
I'm beginning to think that they don't tell these young girls sex ed. And of course the men aren't taught, you know, protection of any kind. I don't even think condoms were probably around back then, but...
Should the royal physician seek to tell me my husband is dead, Brimsley?
I do not believe so, Your Majesty.
Then tell him I am occupied. And bring me my stationery at once.
Meanwhile, the contortionist just like trying to do her best to please the queen, and she's just like, whatever. And what could this letter be?
What is it, Mrs. Wilson?
The Queen, Ma'am.
Has she fallen ill?
Has King George caused her harm?
Her Majesty's Royal Stationery.
She has written to you, my lady.
Is it gonna be something like, get Daphne wed now?
I am invited to a private tea with the Queen in 2 days' time.
Okay, so nothing so dramatic.
You look just like her.
Yeah.
And a good
yeah.
thing, too. Lady Danbury, my lord.
He hasn't been taught anything. Yeah.
And I could not very well be frightened. So, instead, I made myself frightening. I sharpened my...
I love Miss Danbury.
But in exchange, you must promise me that when you step into the light, you will be worthy of the attention you command.
Ooh, I don't know if he's worthy of that promise, because it seems like he's kind of just doing his own thing right now.
The dance, Miss Bridgerton.
I shall need someone else to seek me a glass of ratafia then, Lord Bridgerton.
Ooh, yes. Yes, I like it. Take the eldest Bridgerton away so that they can proceed with their plans.
I should hope I do not lose my balance then.
No, I should hope not either. For you'll be glued to my side all evening. And we must look like we are enjoying ourselves, as difficult as that may be.
Yes, quite.
But they will enjoy themselves, even though they're not enjoying themselves. I bet the cast had a lot of fun doing these kind of old school dances.
Go dance with your sister.
Why?
I shall remind the Duke is none of his concern.
Perhaps you are not the authority on what matters concern me, nor on the matter of Lord Burbrook's character. I shall do my best by your sister Bridgerton, and perhaps even she might learn to return my affections.
I don't know about that.
You will never speak to my sister again, Burbrook.
But we are to be married.
You would be buried if you so much as look in her direction.
Yay! I think.
Despite what you and my brother may think, I'm quite capable of speaking for myself. You had no right.
I was trying to help.
Well, you did not. All you did was underestimate Nigel's entitlement.
Ooh, yeah. What's he gonna do to get back at them for this? Ooh. I have a feeling these good intentions are gonna have some negative effects down the line.
You already have the money and the connections and the standing. I need her. So why can you not just let me have this one?
Because I think it really ought to be up to Miss Bridgerton.
When I'm buying a horse, I do not negotiate with the horse.
Wow. Wow.
She was loose and damaged, not intact. Stop talking.
I shall not have you question the lady's unimpeachable honor again.
Yes. Yes, very well.
I have a feeling a rumor's gonna spread that the Duke's already been with Daphne.
If anyone were to ever turn a blind eye to a man's temporary lack of judgment, it would be you. The apple should not fall very far, should it?
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna result in some kind of violence.
You are my worst failure.
What a... Yeah, you tell him, Danbury.
That you shall one day inherit Hastings, but to witness your struggle is too great an insult. You are as useless as your mother proved to be.
Man, they're digging in this kid. So his dad didn't even open the letters.
To lift the spirits and loosen the tongue.
I heard you may be courting with bumbling Barbara. Quite a good match for her, I rather think.
Yikes.
She wants to escape to the country where she and her love will marry.
And she has even greater reason to be frightened. Once she's married, her life is over. Scarcely an escape, Penelope. Oh, that poor maid.
Oh, that poor Mrs. Thompson.
Have you considered you are not the type women wish to marry?
I do suppose if I were forced to take a wife, you would be the least objectionable option.
They still looking?
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Bridgerton?
What have you done?
Yikes.
And I shall save her, as well as your entire family, from the ruin which you could not protect them.
Alright, what is this document?
I don't care what kind of training you think you may have. It is illegal, not to mention positively horrific.
When gentlemen are left with no other choice.
Dueling is illegal, huh?
I must marry Nigel Burbrook.
Oh,
It is the only
interesting.
course.
Eloise is like utterly flabbergasted. She's like, what?
That is what I wanted. That is all I hope to one day find. Just to die.
Oh, are we getting some truth about the mom? Did she not love her husband after all? Or okay, maybe it was like she just wanted her daughter to find what she had. Okay, I get it. Wait, is Eloise smoking?
Eloise Bridgerton.
Oh, she is smoking. The Duke's getting his butt kicked. Is Tea Time with the Queen canceled? I feel like Tea Time with the Queen was canceled. Or maybe she was just rereading the letter and dreading it, I guess.
Because when I choose to extend to someone my favor, I expect them to make good on it.
Your Majesty, is this about...
Brimsley. Fresh snuff.
Fresh snuff? Is that the stuff she was snorting?
That one is a terrible gossip.
Ah, so she was setting him away, gotcha.
What are we to do, Mom? We are to invite Lady Birdbrook over for tea, Mrs. Wilson, at once.
Invite Lord Burbrook? It almost sounded like she said Lady Burbrook.
And only child.
Okay, so it is, they invited the lady, okay.
God did not bless me with another because perfection had already been achieved.
Sure, perfection. Okay.
My Nigel is quite discerning. He already turned away many more handsome debutantes, saying, Mother, I prize accomplishment over beauty.
Sure.
You are quite fortunate, though. How troublesome could a household be with only Lady Burbrook and the young Lord Burbrook to look after?
Yeah, you have no idea.
Ooh, the plans upon plans, I like it.
Perhaps no one. But they will if Lady Whistledown does. So we shall do what women do. We shall talk.
Oh, they shall gossip.
But in the case of the bumbling Baron Burbrook, it seems his displeasing appearance is quite an apt metaphor.
It must be taxing. What? The game of pretend that you feel you must endlessly maintain.
I love this exchange between the two of them.
On one condition.
And your grace.
That you call me Simon. If we are truly to seem to be courting, if this is to be a match like no other, then you should call me by my name.
Very well. Simon?
Yay! Yay, I like it.
Perfectly fine. Very well, Daphne.
Oh. Okay then. There's some
It's the time we have a family. Children.
Then let us find you a husband.
Yes, let's find you a duke.
Nothing at all, Lady Danbury.
Oh, are we getting another flashback of his father's death?
I will never marry. I will never sire an heir.
Oh no!
King's line will die with me.
Oh no! Dang. Wow, okay, so a lot of more info about Simon, the young duke, and his upbringing, which is very sad. I was very surprised at the reasoning why he doesn't want to marry or have kids. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because obviously I do think that there is some kind of love feelings going on between Daphne and Simon, and I'm kind of hoping that want to be with her outweighs his want to stick it to his dad, because obviously he doesn't want to do that to kind of like end the Hastings line. But then there's Daphne. Love is love. You can't like just ignore that, because then you'll just end up being miserable. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I'm really excited to see what happens with Eloise. We kind of got some inklings about her wanting to be more than just this, girl who's going to be propped up for marriage for a young suitor, and she wants to go to school and all that stuff, and I'm hoping she kind of like goes through with that, and we'll see what happens with that. Obviously we didn't really see much of the young duke and Miss Featherington, their courtship. We did see her talking to Eloise a bit because they're kind of friends, but there's that. We also found out what happened with the young cousin, and she's kind of thinking about running off and getting married to the man from the church. So we'll see what happens with that storyline. But overall, really enjoyed the episode. it's definitely interesting seeing all the kind of like back and forth and the gossip and the backstabbing, and thank goodness that we don't have Burbrook to deal with anymore. And obviously the his true form came out in the end, and we kind of saw what kind of a horrible person he is. So glad to see that. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments down below, and we will see you with the next episode.